Hello and welcome to Chocolate Cover Games. Today we have an unboxing of Dice Throne Santa vs. Krampus. This was the Kickstarter earlier this year from the people of Roxley Games. It is part of their Dice Throne series. This is a standalone and a cross-compatible game, which means it can be played with all their other Dice Throne properties. Season 1, Season 2, and Dice Throne Adventures, and Dice Throne Marvels. So let's get into this box. As you can see here, we got Santa and Krampus on the cover. They have their two sides. The back explains the whole game here in these three little sentences. You roll your hero's dice 3 times to do your actions. Then you can upgrade your abilities and then defeat your opponent to claim the throne. So very simple to learn. Runs off the Yahtzee mechanic. And now I don't have any of the little boxes of Dice Throne. Every time I've backed Dice Throne, it's always been their season boxes. So first time having one of their small boxes. Has inside art to cover. Then we have the rule book here. Very snug fit. There we go. Has the standees for Dice Throne Adventures. I could have backed it where I would have got miniatures for the adventure, but I never got the miniatures for the adventures to begin with, so I like their standees. The tokens the characters will be using. Looks like we have Coco, a bell, a hand with presents, and Cole. And we got our two cases. The bottom of the box is empty. Yep. Let's start off with Santa. They're in game trade games. They're individually colored. He's got red. Krampus has this nice shade of green. And the board. It's a trifold. There's the main side that you'll be playing with, where you can upgrade your abilities. In the back, it gives you, like all of the Dice Throne games, it gives you a total of 7 attacking abilities. Well, 8 if you count their ultimate. So 8 attackings and 1 defense slot. All these spots can be upgraded except for your ultimate. Then you got your companion board here, which explains your tokens. The bell is a cheer, and this is eggnog, not hot cocoa. And it shows you your die faces. He has 3 axes, 2 bells, and 1 star. Then on the back, it tells you his complexity is 3. Gives you a little bio, all the components that should be there, and then some general Q&As about your components to help you walk you through it. I will do the dice last. You have your combat point counter, your CPs, pre-assemble. Nothing on the back like all the other ones. Then you have your health total. Nice little dials, pre-assembled. Your cards, which should have thought ahead and brought a knife with me, but let's see what I can do here. There we go. And the cards you'll be using out the game, you have it's a promo card, but your main phase cards are in blue. Your interrupting actions are in red. Your roll face cards are orange. And your greens are your upgrade for your defense. So those are all the nice cards that come with Santa, including his randomizer card that you can put with all your other sets, so you can randomly choose which one to play. And then your player aid card, which is nice. One of the great forethoughts they've had about this game is you can actually use the tray during the game. You can have one side be your draw pile, and then your discards, which is a nice way to play your game and keep it organized. It does fit, what am I thinking of? Sleeved cards. I didn't know why I couldn't think of the word sleeved. But everything does fit nicely in the box here. Let's take a look at Santa's custom dice. Here's the spot that you put your tokens. Let's start with the 1. You got an axe. Then your 4 is a bell. Your 4-5 is a bell. And your 6 is a star. And it's a nice red swirl dice. And just like that, everything gets packed up nice and easily. That's a little bit of a shame. My top is a little bit torn, but you know, for getting a Kickstarter game in under 6 months, I'm not complaining. And here's Krampus, who technically I think works with Santa, if I remember folklore right. Santa would go around leaving gifts for the good kids, and then he put a birch stick or some rocks for the kids that should have been punished. Depending on what he left behind, Krampus would either beat the kids or, you know, do nothing and leave them nothing, or he would kidnap the children if they were especially rotten children. That's why you see the bundle of twigs behind him. He was a disciplinarian, Krampus. So, like Santa, you got the breakdown of his special things like coals and gifts and rejection. He does have special setup. It does tell you in this little box his special setup detail. Then his dice face, he has 3 switches, 1 jingle bell, 1 present, and 1 horn. His complexity is a 4. Gives you a little bit of bio. And then his rules clarifications. A little pack of side cards here. Take a look at these. Okay. These were marked as rejects. These are a component like the coal and the gift. You got Dottie, Bitey, Spring. These look like rejected toys. And they look like they all have their own unique ability. So it's a fun thing to play. I do enjoy the more complex characters in Dice Throne that give you a lot of options of things to do. His CP counter. And his health. And we got his cards here. I will say I don't like the foiled cards. I'm at that age where they get harder to read when they're foiled. But, you know, just like Santa, the same borders do the same things. You know. Then his randomizer, player aid. Let's take a look at his die. We got the switch. We have the jingle bell. We have the present. And we have the horns. Lovely shade of green swirl. Once again, super easy to pack up. that's not all that's coming in this unboxing. Along with backing it, it did come with some unlock goals. They are in this here pack. So let's take a look what came if you backed this at Kickstarter. Or on Kickstarter, not at Kickstarter. These are for the Dice Throne Adventures. Gives you some villains here. Elvish, Yeti, the Fates, Slay Team, Winter Soldier, Ice Cold Sprite, and Winter Clown are some of the monsters that you can come across in Dice Throne Adventure now. And some treasure cards. We got the gold legendaries. Got some commons. Some rares. E is epic. Some more commons, some more rares. And then scenarios for the Dice Throne Adventures. But that was everything in this unboxing of Dice Throne Adventures Santa vs. Krampus. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below if you've played any of the Dice Throne games. If you've backed this one, what you've thought about it, or what you've thought about any of the Dice Throne series. And as always, stay sweet.